Take 3. Wait. Onions are lovely. They're pretty. People grow onion flowers just for their ornamental value. They grow onions that are not edible just to look pretty in their gardens. And so we love growing onions for seed. To grow an onion for seed, they are open pollinated. They're pollinated by insects. They will cross easily. So if you want to grow an onion variety and keep it strict to that onion variety, really what you want to do is just grow one variety or have some kind of isolation method. An isolation method that we've discussed a few times is just before the flower buds open, you put them in something like a mesh bag, or you could grow them in a polytunnel with the door shut, and then you need to hand pollinate them with a paintbrush like we've explained to you before. However, that's a bit of a faff. We tried it last year, it worked all right, but this year we decided just to grow one onion. This onion was an amazing onion which we're going to add to the seed saving network, because in just under a metre squared we managed to produce 7 kilograms of onion from it. It's a bunching onion, so it grows in a really, really small space, and we got loads of lovely onions from it, and we're very, very happy. What we did to save seed from it is we selected the nicest, biggest, juiciest onions, and we didn't eat them, which is sad. We put them back in the ground, or we left them in the ground, and then we let them produce flower heads, which then turns into the seed head. Sorry for the noise, we're in London, urban growing. Produce a seed head, started to go brown, that's when we know the seeds are ripe. Now, you have to keep a really close eye on your onions. It takes a really long time for the seed heads that form first to go brown and properly ripe. So what you want to do is you want to at least have a look in one of these little seed buds, pop it open, and check if those seeds inside are black. If they're black, they should be viable. If they're black and firm, not black and like spongy. If they're black and firm, they should be viable seeds to collect and save for next year. Ideally, we'd leave all of our seeds to go brown, all of our seed heads to go brown before we collect seed from them, rather than collect it when they're green. However, because these brown seed heads will drop really readily and you'll lose a lot of the seeds on the floor, what I tend to do is put a bag over them while they're on the plant still, so that any seed that does drop out of the seed heads is ready to be collected. If your seed heads are going to be exposed to a lot of wind or a lot of rain and you're worried about them going a bit mouldy or getting a disease, what you can do, so long as the seed inside the bud is black, you can cut off your seed heads with a nice long stalk and hang them somewhere dry over a bowl or in a bag. And as they dry out, energy from the stem of the plant will go into the seed heads and make bigger, fatter, fuller seeds. So it's really, really easy to save your own onion seed. You can also, by the way, just eat onion seed. You know, you can put it in naan bread and tasty things like that, but we're saving them to grow for next year. So that is how to save seed from onion.